Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another. Listen man, the weekend is almost over, so y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get into this week's heat or hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or was just that basura that I did not want to expose you to it, even though this week especially I'm exposing you to it. Now I also want to let you guys know we dropped a couple new bangers on sampleind.com. New hoodie, new hat. First up, the Be Afraid hoodie. I mean, custom cut and sewn. We don't do the Gildans over here. Printing on the front, you got printing on the back. The material itself is a 380 GSM brushed terry fleece cotton, which means very, very well made and nice and cozy. That's what that means. We got some embroidery right here going across the chest, custom drawstrings, laser etched on the end with the SMPL IND. I mean, we got more photos on the IG if you guys want to check it out, but it will be linked down below. This one is available now, and shouts out to everybody who copped already. Make sure you guys tag us so we can repost it on our story when you get your stuff in. And then of course, one of my favorites, the new ARC logo 5 panel. Honestly, I took the measurements off of a vintage hat, and even the materials and design is from vintage hats as well. That's why it has the zip back here instead of a regular strap or regular snap. Got embroidery back here. It's nice, black and white, simple, your new favorite everyday hat, and this one is online as well. So with that said, man, new sample drop live right now. Link is down below. I didn't really have a chance to drop a video on you guys as soon as they drop, so I don't want stuff to sell out on you guys and you didn't even have a chance to go grab it. And with all the sample news out of the way, man, let's go ahead and hop into this week's heat or hype. The first release we gotta talk about is these right here, which is the Fearless Air Jordan 1. Now you guys know I dropped my full review on this shoe. I went ahead and copped it. I think it's a dope shoe in my opinion. And if you guys didn't cop them when they dropped, or you just haven't seen a review or just want my thoughts on them, hey, I dropped a full review on the shoe. Obviously I bought them, so that'll tell you that at least at retail I would have definitely copped these, and well, I did. Now up next we had the Oatmeal Air Fear of God 1. And you know, Nike sneakers was being regular Nike sneakers. I was not able to get the shoe. I entered in, Anna entered in. Neither one of us was able to get it. So Nike sneakers is still, it's just not hitting for me, bro. I know some people be hitting on Nike sneakers. They hit and hit and hit, but for me, it's like, I think the last shoe that I copped, I got another pair of Fearlesses, but the last shoe that I copped before the Fearlesses was like, I don't know, maybe a shoe from over a year ago, probably. I don't know why my luck is so bad on Nike sneakers. I have no clue why, but hey man, if y'all hit, let me know down below. I know I said that it was kind of retail or bust on these ones, and you know, I'm trying to stick strong to that. I haven't even really checked on resale prices to see how much they're going for, but more than likely, I may not be getting this pair. The next shoe we have is the Yeezy 500 in the Soft Vision colorway. Now it seems like these did very well. They sold out pretty quick. And I mean, I basically said this already. I mean, it's a pink Yeezy 500, like with a gum bottom. We don't usually get pastel pink Yeezys, so I already knew that these were gonna fly. Now, did I cop? Did I even try to get on adidas.com or go on Yeezy Supply? I did not. I don't even know if they dropped on Yeezy Supply. Usually they do drop like in the middle of the night, usually when I'm still up. But for this one, I just really wasn't worried about it. But hey man, if you did cop, let me know down below, and I'm glad you could. Up next, we actually got a brand new Nike Huarache Adapt colorway. Now this one is coming in basically like a teal and orange. I do like this colorway. I would definitely rather have that OG yellow Adapt Huarache for me personally. And the retail is still a steep $350 for this shoe, but when you think about how much all these all lacing shoes have been costing, it's pretty much in line with where everything else is at. So for me, I want to try out an Adapt Huarache. I'll probably at least try to get this shoe so I can do a review if I can cop them. These are cool, but I'd rather spend that $350 on a different colorway of this shoe. Now last week, right after I dropped my heater height with me and Tony, or Tony and I, proper English, the Kendrick Lamar Element React 55s, the actual photos just popped up, and of course we just talk about like a black and white photo. Now as you guys can see right here, it is kind of similar to the ideas with some of the Reeboks that he's done before, where it's like a half and half type deal, where on this shoe it's kind of like a marble and then an inverted marble on the other side. You still have like that light tan beige like flock or suede on the uppers as well. It's nothing really wrong with the shoe at all. I'm not crazy hyped. They're like, yo, I need these, I need the Kendrick Lamar joints at all about them. I still think they're clean, and I like that they don't exactly scream Kendrick Lamar. Like the red and blue thing with the Reeboks, the all over red Cortez with the dam on the side, I feel like that screams Kendrick Lamar. This shoe, if someone didn't know it was a Kendrick Lamar collab, I don't think they would even make that connection personally. Either way, the Element React 55, this is the new Kendrick Lamar colorway, and this one's be dropping on November 5th. So very, very soon. If you want them, just be on Nike sneakers when they drop. Now this next one, unfortunately, probably never see the live day because it is a friends and family release. Now this is a pair of Olivia Kim Air Force Ones. Now the Olivia Kim collab is the Nordstrom Nike Olivia Kim collab, that big pack of shoes that we talked about, which has an Air Moab, an Air Max 98, a Footscape, an Air Jordan 4, and an Air Force One. Now this specific Air Force One right here is one that was, like I said, a friends and family pair, but these are pretty fire in my opinion. They do have Betty Boop on the back, but again, they are playing around with those clear panels on the Air Force One. We've been seeing that pop up on a lot more shoes. Like it's popping up, the whole see-through clear thing, especially on the Forces is kind of coming back, and I would not be surprised if we see an actual, like, I guess GR or limited release with those clear panels that isn't region locked like the Shibuya joints, which I actually need to check on StockX and see how much those are going for. But yeah, friends and family, Olivia Kim, very cool, even just for small feet gang out there. Cool in my opinion. Now up next we actually have Nike and Undercover. Now these right here are an Undercover Air Max 720, and if I'm being 100% honest, they're not really doing it for me. I think that the Element Reacts were a lot better. I think that the was it the Tailwind or the Nike Daybreak, I think the Daybreak looks a little bit better than this shoe as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I guess if you just want a nice cozy shoe with a little bit of a collab flex on it, you would grab one of these. Maybe even a little bit of a flex of a workout shoe, this will be a good one for you. But for me personally, more than likely I'll be passing on both of these pairs. Of course, the red colorway as well as this black colorway. So you know, they're not horrible, they're not bad by any means, but I don't absolutely need them, so more than likely I will pass on. Y'all let me know though if y'all are digging these. All right, so it is time. We're gonna do it a little bit different this week, but first off, let's talk about the shoe. The first Basuda of the week, or Basuda sneaker of the week, has to be this Puma collab right here. Now the brand is, I'm assuming it's John Coy or Jan Coy, I'm not sure, but the inspiration behind this one is folk art. Now there's actually a Puma RSX knit that you're seeing right here, and there's also a Puma alteration, the same shoe that Rude and Puma did a collab on, the ones I have actually up there. Now the alteration, not as bad. I wouldn't wear them personally, pretty trash. But now we switch over to the RSX knit right here, and these is crazy looking. Like I could see this shoe as like a sample or something that you guys had made in the back, and then you said, you know what, this one, I don't think a lot of people are really gonna dig this one, so let's make something similar to this, but you know, maybe take some of the stuff off the upper. I don't know, man, it just looks like some shit that I don't know, I could have put together in like 4th grade in art class or something, bruh. Or like, you know, when you travel out of country and you go to like a market or something like that, and they try to sell you, like, they got the good shit, but they also try to sell you that cheap shit, the cheap touristy shit that people spend money on. Like, I feel like these would be on one of the market tables. It's nothing wrong with the folk art or anything like that. I just think on this shoe, it does not look good the way they did it. Now for this next bit of Basuda, it's actually a lot to talk about. We're gonna switch up the camera angles, so don't worry, we'll be right back. I'm gonna join y'all right over there at the computer desk, at the command center over there. Okay, we'll be back. Oh hey, nice of you to join me. So I'm just gonna do it like this, bruh. 3, 2, 1, blam. What is going on? Yay. Kanye, why are we selling VNDS Kanye West Yeezy socks? Actually, this is not even VNDS. This is like 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 condition. He's been through the wash. So yes, if you haven't guessed it, some of the Basuda of the week is just gonna be around this Jesus is King merch by Kanye West. I seen a video by Donkey, he beat me to it, and I was like, damn, when he posted that video, I was like, damn, he beat me to it. But yeah, man, this The socks is crazy, because first off, the tube on the top is crazy. They didn't even really take the time to cut it out, so all the edges on the actual product are rough, and I know about this because I have to cut out products as well sometimes, and a couple rough edges is fine. But these don't look good. By Kanye West, the whole thing is blurry. It was just like no effort put into this. All they are dirty white gym socks that say by Kanye West on the bottom and say Jesus is King on the side. If you buy these, you're definitely walking by faith, not by sight, because these shits is garbanzo beans, my guy. Now, if we back up from that product, of course we have Kanye's Jesus is King stuff. I don't really care. The Archangel okay, that's fine. That's fine. This right here, you gotta relax. Now, I know it's on a Yeezy garment. I know that. But $250 for this? I can make this. As a matter of fact, a lot of people could have made this. Again, when you zoom in on some of the things, it's like a cross fade, a dissolve on all the edges, which is fine for some images, but for $250? $250. No thanks. If we continue on the Jesus is King train, I don't have a problem with any of the hats or any of just like this stuff right here, which is just the album cover. I get that, that's fine. But some of this other stuff on the site, it's just wild. Now, if we go all the way down, the CPFM stuff, y'all know, man, I am a sucker for CPFM stuff. I bought a lot. The Kids See Ghost merch was fire, but this shit right here, like, what is this? Like, why? It's a circle with the sky, a circle with white. The back, of course, is gonna be that puff print, which is cool, but the front looks horrible. Now, this stuff is already sold out because it was on pre-sale. I keep backing out, and you guys can kind of just see some of the stuff. I'm not gonna keep zooming on each thing. I would love a purple CPFM shirt, but this shit is just bad. Like, what is this? You just made a circle and filled it with a picture of the sky. Like, what is this white dot on the bottom? I mean, it's just, it's kind of horrible, honestly. And as someone who likes CPFM and buys their stuff, like, this shit is trash. Fuck it, it's Basuda, bro, it's trash. If Ye can, we can. This is the same color as the Swimming in Light hoodie. And the thing is that I like the graphic on the back, bro. That's on God, Jesus. I like this. I like the back. But the front, it's like circles, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure the t-shirts were about $60 to $80. The hoodies and the crew necks are definitely gonna be 100 plus. So for me, it was just wild. It's not worth it. I like the gray with purple and black. Like, okay, I'm down with those colors, but these are just circles and ovals on the front. Like, somebody went ham in Microsoft Paint in this shit right here. They went ham. The words can't describe the socks, bro. The socks are just wild. Nasty award for sure for the socks. But listen, I don't want this Basuda section to be too long. I know I switched it up on y'all, but just know, Kanye, Ye, you know, you've been kind of back and forth, bruh. And as a Kanye West fan who wants to support you, sometimes you make it very hard to support you with this back and forth, flip-flop, like all over the place shit. From a Kanye West fan, I did buy a few things, and from a Kanye West fan, I still don't know if I'm even gonna keep it. Now, that's the end of the Basuda of the week. This is kind of depressing, this merch, bro. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the video. Now, this next shoe right here, I feel like it's kind of like, it's some low-key heat. It kind of popped up out of nowhere, and this is a pair of vandalized Air Force Ones. Now, I really hope that these are not only limited to the small feet gang out there, the women out there, because some of the other vandalized Air Force Ones have been. Now, if you look at this shoe, in my opinion, it gives me a Frankenstein vibe. And the way that these are put together, the colors, honestly, this looks like something that would have been brought back from a decade ago. And I really, really like these for that reason. This new pair of vandalized joints kind of puts me in the mind frame of those. And I guess that's why I like them so much. Now, right now, there is no release date, but when they do drop, more than likely, it will be another pair of Forces added to the stacks in my collection. Now, the next shoe we got is actually a 2020 release, and these are supposed to be dropping on February 14th, 2020, and that is the women's UNC to Chicago Air Jordan 1. Now, where you have patent leather and white, on this pair they kind of take it with a darker tone with all over flat leather. Leather looks good on these pairs, and it is mostly a black upper on these. Now, I'm just gonna apologize to the small feet gang out there. You know, y'all gang, I can't touch this shoe, I can't wear it, but you already know The dudes is gonna be on this one as well. I wish all small feet gang out there, all the women that's trying to get this shoe, good luck. Because when the women have a heater colorway, it's in those smaller sizes. Y'all know the resellers be trying to crack heads for those smaller sizes, and they be on it. So for any and all small feet gang out there watching, if you want this shoe, I will try to give you all the luck, which on Nike sneakers I don't have a lot, but I'll give you all the luck I can to cop these. In my opinion, it's a clean colorway. If I could fit this size, more than likely I would try to. Now we got 2 more stories and then we are out of here. Now this second to last one, I feel like I have an unhealthy relationship with sneakers because I had a bad dream that I missed this shoe and woke up late, and that is the Travis Scott Air Force One. These are dropping on November 16th. Officially, they are on Nike sneakers loaded up. You can see them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I fell asleep, and in my dream I woke up at like 1:15, 5 minutes after there was like a shock drop on the shoe, and I missed it. Then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up thinking that that was like something that actually happened. I checked my phone again and was like, I just had a dream that I missed a sneaker on Nike sneakers. So yeah, man, Nike has officially put them out there. They are loaded up on sneakers. November 16th is the date, and watch yourself out there if you're buying on the secondhand market, because the Fugazis across the waters are crazy nowadays, and they are out there. Trust me, be very, very careful when you're buying them after the fact. And then to go ahead and end off this week's Heater Hype, I have to talk about an official photo from Kim Kardashian. You guys know we get early photos, early flicks of sneakers all the time, but we finally got a picture of the Yeezy 380 coming from Kim Kardashian, and this one is nice up close and personal. You guys can see the shoe. I already told y'all this is the Alien pair. She said Alien in the Twitter post. Could have been a link to the Alien song on the Not Yandi leak. Either way, I think the shoe is fire. I think it's gonna look really, really good on feet, and I feel like these with the sweatpants, I feel like there's gonna be a very good cozy mix right there. So the Yeezy 380 out of the way, me going in on some of this new Jesus is King merch, the Microsoft Paint merch. I just don't know what CPFN was doing with that. I think Oj had a little bit better of a take on it. And I always say this, you guys gotta remember, I gotta get close. Y'all gotta remember, when we talk about some of this shit that's trash and ass, you have to remember that someone out there bought it. Somebody bought the $20 used Jesus gym socks, bro. They bought them, and they're gonna wait for 5 to 6 weeks to get them, and they're gonna wear them proudly with their Yeezys on. Anyways, that is it, man. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, blah. Of course, my shoes are in the back. So Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Did you guys cop anything this week, man? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on this bit, and if I missed any basuda, make sure to let me know down below in the comments as well. Listen, man, I need to get out of here. Make sure this video gets edited. I'm gonna see you on the next one, man. Peace.
All the blew up in your phone. Once you won't leave me alone. Don't stick up on the cologne, yeah. Hit me when you get home. Over to the crib, I'll be back in a minute. Say my full name when I slide deep in it. Shawty independent, she not deep in it. Shawty wanna talk, I stop.